after we did the good vertical calibration, then we can do the next step for step adjustment. We go to adjust and step adjustment. Here we can see this some material. We choose focus DTF and 360 dpi. The speed we choose to middle, and then here we go to click print. Then start to print the test print picture out. So here we can see some lines print out. We find out the lines. We must be sure the zero is always keep straight, no overlap. So for example, from here, the zero is overlap at top and the bottom. It's not covered. The middle, for example, the middle. The middle is not covered. We must be sure the zero position. Zero is the standard. We must be sure the zero position. The lines print out is straight. 3 lines straight, like this. This is good. If like this, the lines have overlap, but this way, it's overlap to top or to bottom is not good. We must keep it straight. 3 lines become 1 line at the middle. So for example, we see the -3 is overlap, and the +3 also overlap. And we find the best one, which line is good. The 0 also not good. And we can see the 1, the +1 is good. So we find out the +1 is good from the picture. The +1 is good. Then we got the number +1. Then we go to the software and we click +1 from here. If you -1, you just put -1. But right now we got +1. We just put one number here, and then we click calculate. So we got the good, the current number is 190991 and 97. So that means this step is good. So after we changed, then we click save from software. So after save, we print again to double check. We print adjust again. So this is the print after we did the alignment. So we can see if the 0 is good. So from this picture, we can see the 0 is the best without overlap. So that means the step is good. 0 is good. So that means we have a good alignment for the step. If 0 still not good, still have overlap, so we must do alignment again and put the correct number to the software. So this is the procedure to do the calibration for the step. Then we do the next step for Headspace. Please remember, after we change the parameter, we must click save. We must click save from the software. We must click save from here. Okay, then we go to the Headspace calibration. But to the headspace, because the white ink is hard to see at the film. So for this way, it's better for we to print a picture for check the overlap. So here we can see have the headspace horizontal and vertical. Horizontal have the to left, this for to left, and to right. So we must alignment to left and to right. Because here sitting, we have the direction for printer to left and to right. So first we alignment to left. We click to left from here. Here, please remember we must click to left first. To left and middle speed, and we click save. And then we go to adjustments and we go to headspace. Remember first we go to horizontal alignment and then go to vertical. Vertical. The H1 is no change. Almost always for keep as 0. No change. Horizontal also the H1 print head is for color print head. It's the standard of the position. With no change. Keep as 0 as default. So then we go to find the test print file. Add a flash. Each print we deliver out, we have the USB flash. Inside have the test print file like this. Have a color offset test file. This is square. So we print a square on the film and we check if we have overlap. We go to set the margin position, but I will put about 45. So remember first we alignments for to left. So we choose to left here. No change to right. To left first. Then we print under to left. Print this picture. This picture have two layer. The color layer and white layer at the top. So we start print. And we check if you have overlap of the black square for bottom, top, left, and right. So on the printer start to print the black layer first. Then we print the white layer on the top of the black. So we can see that the top white layer have a little bit overlap to left. It's not straight, have overlap. We can see it's overlap. The white ink is overlap to left. We must move the white ink overlap to right. So this have overlap like this. And also for top and the bottom, we can see the bottom, the front is overlap. The front not overlap, but the back side have overlap at the top. So this picture have overlap at the top and at the right. So we must do the calibration. We go to the software adjustment. We go to Headspace. Because right now we print under to left. We print under to left from here. So we just change the parameter by to left. Here's horizontal to left. So here H1 keep 0, no change. H2 we move the white ink layer a little bit to increase a little bit. We increase to 9 to check and click save. Before it's 5, we increase from 5 to 9 to move the white ink layer to right. and then we print again. We can set the margin bigger by 100, and then we print again. Go to job list and add to job, and then we print again. We must be sure the top white layer will not overlap. Okay, so after print, we can see the print out picture. This is when the horizontal is for 5. When we print 9 from here, is for 9. Then overlap bigger than before, so it's wrong direction. And then we reduce for 3. We change to 3 to left. Then we can see the overlap is good at the left and the right. It's equal. This is wrong, so this is wrong. And this is wrong. And this is good. But it have a little bit overlap to top. We can see from here, a little bit to top. And the bottom is no problem. So that means the overlap, the print headspace for to left is good, but vertical is not good. So we must go to setting again. Go to adjustment, and we go to step headspace. The horizontal to left, we change to 3 is good, and then vertical. And horizontal to right, later we need to print again under to right model to check. So right now we cannot change the number to here. And then we go to vertical. And here we can see the number is 1692. And we can increase because it have an overlap to top to bottom. So we change number by 1700 to see, and then we click save, and then we print again. And we check if it have an overlap. So here we can see have overlap at the bottom, at the top. Okay, so after print we can see there's no overlap. There's no overlap at the bottom, at the top. There's no overlap. The white layer and the color layer is covered good. Also no overlap at the left and the right. So this is good. Good alignment for to left and for vertical. Then we do the calibration for to right. For save the film, we can change the X margin. So we go to adjustment, and first we go to setting. We change the print direction to right and click save. And we print the picture again, and then we set the margin for 120 and save. Then we go to print again. Then later we go to set the horizontal to right here. We check if it have overlap. So on this print to right, we can see this have overlap to right. So we must move the top white to left, to right. Have overlap here. See, have overlap. So we go to the software, horizontal, and here we can increase the number. For example, we put by 7. Here before is 4. We put to left. We already alignment good, so we no change. So here we just before is 4. 4 have overlap. So we just put the 7 to see. We increase by 3 pixels and click save. And we move the film. And we can, for save the film, we can set the margin. By increase the margin by 170. We set margin here, then we can put to another print to another position. Then we print again. So remember, this is 4. Now we put to 7. So here, after we set to 7, we can see the overlap is bigger than before. 4, 7. We can see the overlap here. It's bigger than 4, so that means we change to wrong position. We can go to the software. This is just for show you the good direction and wrong direction. So we go to setting and adjustment, and also we must first double check it's to right, print by to right. And here to 7, we must before is 4, we put 4 to 7. So now it's printed by from 4 to 1, reduced by 3 pixels. We can see the gap small. There's no overlap right now. So this is 4, before is 4 have overlap, that's not good. And increase to 7, not good, it's wrong. And then we reduce by 1, that's good. Left, right, no overlap, the same edge for the white layer and the color layer. So that means this is for to horizontal, to left, to right, to this, and this for horizontal to left. Anyway, we must be sure to left print, we print under to left and under to right, all don't have overlap. So this is the procedure for do the calibration for step heads for head space calibration for horizontal to left and to right and vertical. This is very important. If you have if you cannot do a good alignment for the headspace, so when you print the picture, it have overlap for the white layer on the top, so the picture is damaged. So please remember, this is very important. So after we did headspace calibration, we can go to the next one for color adjustments. This is when the print head is brand new, we keep all as 0 as default. But if sometimes after print you have some channels, for example the magenta channel is print overlap, only just the magenta overlap just one color, so you can print a picture, print the left adjustment picture from here and here to check if all are 0 as default. We must be sure that 0 is strict as before, and if 0 is not strict, we find out the strict number and put to here for the color adjustment. So normally the brand new print head we just keep as default as 0. Then it's a bad direction. For sure how to alignment we can show you how to do the color adjustment. For example, we go here and we here also to left and to right. So first we check right now we print back to right. So we print, we go to adjustment, we print to right from here. We click to right. Then it start print. We can see they have channels for KCMY each channel. So we just find out if 0 is the best struct. 0 struct no problem. 0 struct no change. For magenta, for yellow, 0 is for yellow. Also we just find a 0 also struct no overlap. For example, this is overlap. 0 is no overlap. That means good. Magenta 0 is good, no change. And cyan also 0, no change, good. Black 0 is good. Black 0 is not best. We can see the black 0 is not the best, but the -1 is the best. -1 is the best. We can see 0 have a little bit of overlap. The -1 is good. So we just find out the -1 for black is good, but not 0. So we put the -1 to here. The -1 KCMY, we put by -1 here for black. And channel, we can see which channel is channel 5. We can see channel 5. Channel 5 -1. And channel 4, 0 is not change. Channel 4, 0 is good. Each color have 2 channels, please remember. We suggest the H1 channels 5, 0 is not good. So H1, we find H1 channel 5, so it is 0. H1 channel 5. Here we keep by -1, so it's best. Then we click save. So this is the procedure to do the color adjustment. And for color we also do the same way. You can see the color is on the top. Also we do the same procedure to check which channel. If all the 0 is best, if the 0 is not best, we find the best one and put on the software. So this is the procedure to do the color adjustment for each print to head each channel. So after we did the calibration for the color adjustment, then we go to the next one for bad direction. For bad direction, we have different speeds for low, middle, and high. Each speed model we must alignment again. So first we choose by high to print. We choose high speed and we go to print the adjustment. And please remember the number almost increased and reduced by 0.5. 0.5 for one grid. So we go to, for example, right now we put it by 14.5, and then we go to click print. And we can see some lines print out. And also we check if 0 is the best. So for this picture, we can see 0 is overlap. The bottom top is 0, is overlap. It's not good. So we find out which one is the best. For must be check, I think we can see the -4. The -4 is good. We can see this is not good. This is not good. The -4 have no overlap for top and the bottom. So we got -4. Then we go to the software and we put the -4 here. Right now it's 14.5. So -4 will be 0, will be 10.5. So we save again. Save the parameter and then we print again. Then we print for high speed again. So here is after we change, we can see 0 is stacked. We can see 0 is stacked. It's good. That means the alignment is good. No problem. Others overlap. So this for step is for step calibration. This is for bad direction calibration. It's for bad direction. Before -4 is good. Now 0 is good. Anyway, we must be sure 0 is the best. So this is the procedure for do the calibration for bad direction. We do the same procedure for the low speed and middle speed. The same procedure for each, and click save. So after we did all the calibration for the head node check is good, and the vertical calibration is good, and step is good, the headspace for horizontal to left to right and vertical is good, and also color adjustment is good, then also the bad direction is good. Then we can start to print a picture. Here, remember the color adjustment, the to left to right. Here is -1. We must change it back and save it. So this all the parameter is not the same as must be. You must check and print by your machine, because each print head have each parameter, so cannot copy all the setting.